Yo, what's happening everyone? It's your boy here, Abdurrahim, back again with another great, amazing tech video. Well, the video of today it's all about the Google Pixel 4 and the 4 XL. If you don't know about that, well, it's 15th of October. What are you expecting? Well, you're expecting Made by Google unleashing something which is so amazing. That means that the Google Pixel 4, and you're really so anticipating, and you're like, am I shifting from the Google Pixel 3 actually to directly Pixel 4? Well, there are things which I have just to break it down. First thing foremost, it's a little bit like a copycat. To be sincere with you guys, it's a copycat. I won't brag or say anything about it like too much, like they copied iPhone directly. The form factor of the body looks like iPhone, but only something you might be terrible about it, it's the bezels. Now the bezels are packed in with a lot of sensors. As they say it, that it has bunch of sensors. You can hover around and play around with the sensors. It's quite a little bit something which it was there like back in the days. If you come from custom ROMs, you know what I'm saying. But the main thing about this kind of Google Pixel 4 is the new unleashment of how they brought it towards us, and so as we can just understand the whole ecosystem of their own kind of stuff. So further info, let's get started on this video of today. Now the first thing foremost, I think, is the Snapdragon. Now the Snapdragon seems to be just the same as Snapdragon 855 for both Pixel 4 and the Pixel 4 XL. Something else which is so amazing on this kind of devices, two of them, is packed in with an Android of 10, which they came in with the stock Android of Android 10. So we can't say there's no like that can no update or something like that. Since it's a new flagship, just know that we're gonna get a lot of updates. Another kind of stuff which is so amazingly, it's the Corning Gorilla Glass 5, which I think to my own kind of aspect, that's something which is a little bit newer for some of you guys. And another kind of stuff which I think it's a little bit more great when it comes to display is the 90 Hz. 90 Hz, it's very important for the display because of the refresh rate of the display. Whenever you're playing a game, you don't want it to lag and stuff like that. You don't want to drop frames. You want to get that kind of refresh rate of how your framing and gaming and display works. I think 90 Hz is the way to go, and it has a little bit of switch mode. It can switch to 60 Hz up to 90 Hz. It can do a lot of stuff automatically. You don't need to do it by your own self. Another kind of stuff which is so impressive is the water resistance. Actually, these phones, they're having a water resistance, which I think to my own kind of aspects, they decided to go for the waterproof, which I think is the way to go. We can't complain about it. We just have to be humble about it. Another kind of stuff which surprisingly, it's RAM. Now it has a 6 GB of RAM. Both of them, they have 6 GB of RAM, and they come with 64 GB of storage for the Pixel 4, and it has a 128 GB of storage, and it has a 6 GB of RAM. And I think to my own kind of aspect, for that kind of level, and the Pixel 4 XL has the same spec. Now these are like spec bump to my own kind of aspect, but unleashing what's best of the Google Pixel 4 is the form factor. To be sincerely, we have seen iPhone, how they came out with their iPhone 11, and a lot of people are excited, but it's a little bit expensive. Now Google thought that, okay, there's a little bit of adjustment here, let's just remove this device. I understand how much the tech hype it goes, but they could just take a little bit of time. To my own kind of aspect, they could unleash even January, or they can unleash even February 2020. It would be so amazing, so as they could know or understand the whole form factor of their own kind of choice, which they could just roll out. Because still the Google Pixel 3 XL and 3, they're still amazing device out there. And something quite differently which just sparked on me is the battery. Now the Google Pixel 4 has 2800 milliampere battery. 2800 milliampere battery. It's something which is so low, like for real. And a 6 GB of RAM and 855 Snapdragon, it's a little bit low. Like for the battery side, it's very low. And even the XL has the very minimum battery. I can call it 3000 plus continue. It doesn't go to 4000 milliampere battery, but still it's a little bit minimal for the battery times. And I think to my own kind of aspect, that's a little bit downside of the Pixel 4. But there are people who are so hyped about the device, and we can't just keep it downside. Nope, it's supposed to be thumbs up because of some few advancement of the device, and they improved the Google Assistant so as it can work best with hardware. Jumping out to the camera side, well, the camera side is a little bit improved, but there's no wide camera. They just implemented the telephoto. I don't know what's happening, but for sure the device is not out yet up to 24th of October. But for the people who they get the device, they have to test a little bit of it. They just don't want to get the whole review out of it. And I think to my own kind of aspect, up to 24th of October the device will be coming out. I don't promise you guys that I'll be having the device on my hands. Still, if you follow me on my YouTube, I've been explaining it a lot of times, but I just try my best to get source and try to explain so as you can just understand what's happening with the Google Pixel 4. So I hope on this kind of video made you understand how much the Google Pixel 4 and 4 XL, how it works and how the spec bump they are. And I think to my own kind of aspect, that's what's up. So thank you guys for watching. If you love this video today, make sure that you hit the thumbs up. You're new here, consider subscribing to your homeboy here. It will be so amazing. Another kind of stuff. I'm gonna catch you guys smiley faces on the next one. As always, stay sharp and creative, and peace.